Into Dominion Week, catching up with Alex Ashwood. Hello, Alex.
Hey, Paulie.
How's things going, mate?
Yeah, pretty good.
We've got Stevie G behind in the picture. He's the number one pictured horse in this whole stable, isn't he?
He's a bit of a movie star, isn't he? Look at him. He's a sexy boy, so bit of a stud.
He's is he racing Friday night at Pennyco?
Yeah, he's racing Friday night. He's drawn 6 out of the draw in a small field, and it's quite a good field, so if he does everything right, he should be thereabouts.
I imagine the stable's pretty much learning with him at the minute. You drove him last start because Tay lost a bit of confidence on him. Just going through a whole learning process, I would imagine, with him.
Yeah, I think he'll be a lot better when he gets his nuts out and has the ultimate gear change. So get him through the Vic Bred, then he'll probably have his 2 balls out and go from there.
Unbelievable. I'm not going to edit any of that, but he made it impossible. Right, into Dominion Week. It's huge. We've just done a mic'd up and a camera up with Parisian Artist. Firstly, congratulations on making the final. It's a huge achievement, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. It is. That we get up every morning to strive to get horses like that, and in racing, in certain races like that, it's good to get in big races like the Inter Dominions, and hopefully there's plenty more to come. Start
of the year, we did a chat. I think we might have even done a mic'd up. It's the second one we've done with him. It wasn't on the radar, but as it come closer and closer, you got more and more excited about the Inter.
Yeah, it was always in the back of our mind to go to the Inters, but the way he performed in the Country Cups, the Swan Hill Cup and the Maryborough Cup, we thought, being in our home state, we might as well have a crack. And after that, things have went a little bit pear-shaped, but now he's getting back on track, and hopefully we have him cherry ripe by Saturday.
We've got the boss stand there listening and watching to us. Oh, you got to put that on, Roy. Give me that. It's okay. Now we know what she said. It's telling us off, because you do have the hats. IN sponsored the pony trot, so don't worry about that. But I did see them out there, and the brand is there, and I will put the A actually up on this logo. Unfortunately, he galloped out first up, which makes it a bit of a pear shape. Luckily enough, he recovered and still got good points, but makes it tricky then, because then you draw bad afterwards. Yeah,
that actually worked out in our favour when he got put out of the draw, because he drew 9 at Shepparton, and as everyone knows, he hasn't been getting away that great. He's been getting away quite slowly, and he's been trotting terrible for the first 100. So hopefully we can rectify that problem before Saturday, and he doesn't lose any more unnecessary ground, and he's thereabouts in the pack.
He's not out of the draw on Saturday night, is he? He's back in the draw, but effectively he's out of the draw anyway because of where he drew.
Yeah, 100%. So he's drawn 11, so I'm not too concerned about the barrier draw. So we just hope for a early burn early and some mid-race pressure with some of the big guns like Just Believe putting himself in the race, and if they go hard throughout, I think he's more than capable to run over the top.
He's more than capable. He's got high speed. That's one trick to his bow that he does have. How have you enjoyed the 2 weeks of the Inter Dominion?
It's been okay. It's just, like I said, just trying to get him 100% right, and it's been a bit tricky, so it's been a bit stressful, but he's got through the whole 3 heats pretty good, and he's bouncing around, so couldn't be more happier in the way he looks and his health and that, so just need to sort out his trotting.
Tay, how she handled it? I mean, she's there making sure you wear the right hat to that. She's representing Victoria in the junior drivers. She's going to Mildura with you. Doesn't look like it's worrying her too much, but how's she handling it?
It's been a pretty hectic last couple of weeks, but she's all credit to her. She's handled it pretty well, and she's a great worker, as everyone knows. So, yeah, she's getting through it pretty good, and she's pretty excited about it as well.
What does it mean to your stable? You know, you're young, you go through a lot of different transformations. I suppose at one stage you probably had a lot of lower class horses, if you like. Now you got a lot of nicer trotters in your stable, and I would imagine the ambition is to get more and more of those. What does this year meant to you, and culminating in having an Inter Dominion finalist?
Yeah, it means a lot. Like you said, we started off with a lower class horses, buying the cheap ones with that bonus, and win 2 or 3 real quick, turn them over and get another one. So then we brought a couple of nicer ones, and then win a couple of nicer races, and it feels a lot better. So you want to strive to racing these better races and get better class horses, because it's a lot enjoyable to go to the races with a nicer horse than a bad one. So it's been a curving ball, and especially setting up our new farm as well this year. So it's been quite hectic, and everything's fallen in the shape quite nicely.
And you enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
Very good, mate. Thank you. We've done a mic'd up, as I said. How did he work this morning? You're just, I'll put it up actually, probably as a separate video, but your overall on how he worked, and that was his final hit out?
Yeah, I was pretty happy with him. I said to Taylor, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I'll probably bowl him around again tomorrow as well. He still looks a little bit chunky, and he's had a good blow over the back. So let's see how he eats up in the morning and go from there.
You might do a bit of a stride around.
Yeah, just drive around, just probably just go another mile and a half and just probably go real slow, probably go half in 20, 15 and just get home in 10, just to give him a bit of an empty.
Yeah, that's something very, very different. Mate, better let you go. You got a fair bit going on today, and Tay's off to do some media thing, like she doesn't worry about it. She features a little bit on the social medias and everywhere else lately, hasn't she?
Yeah, she thinks she's a bit of a Margot Robbie, I think at times, but yeah, she's good worker, and hope she can enjoy the week.
Hopefully she does too. Hopefully you do, mate, as well. I think well done. I think there's so many untold stories, young people that got horses in the final, so well done, buddy.
Thanks, Polly.